battle space propaganda, the rollout of this final offensive to bring down the Republic and kill the Bill of Rights, Constitution, Second Amendment, family values, parents' rights. You notice they're hitting on all cylinders, announcing outrageous stuff. We will forcibly inoculate. You will eat government-run school lunches. Your children belong to us. We are coming for your guns. We'll open the borders if we want to. We'll put our troops under UN control if we want to. You notice on every front, Obamacare, all of it, launching. So the enemy is launching right now, and we've got to get in there and warn people. My reporters aren't just reporters; they are Paul Revere's on a sacred mission, because they're humble guys. You get these pompous, arrogant mainstream reporters that sit there and take themselves seriously and puff up stuff that's boring, like some Category 2 hurricane, and it's barely blowing, but they're acting like it's the end of the world. We need to be acting like this is a big deal when we're on the ground, because it is. Have you heard about how they're preparing for war? Have you heard about how they admit it's for gun owners? Have you seen all these documents? We need reports where we go out and show people PNAC documents that say Ron Paul's bad, gun owners are bad, veterans are the enemy. We need to show them the training manuals. We need to ask them, did you know a private group, the Southern Poverty Law Center, is basically turned this sheriff into their own operative? Do you like the person you elected being basically an agent of this group? Do you like this guy trying to take internet comments and imply people that don't want tanks on their streets want to kill cops, which then legitimizes the tanks? Do you really want this? Try to talk to cops who are off duty or whatever and say, do you like the fact this is going on? Go talk to the union head. The union has come out against this sheriff. Talk about good sheriffs. Do reports on the good sheriffs all over the country that understand what's happening. Or the judge, in Midland, who came out 3 years ago and said this plan was coming. They'd been told by Homeland Security. He said the armored vehicles will be coming to take our guns. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, it's bold, but they're doing it. And let me tell you how they're going to do it. New Oklahoma cities, shopping malls shot up, or even worse, and blaming it on us. Within 45 minutes of Oklahoma City, Bill Clinton blamed Rush Limbaugh. When he blamed Rush Limbaugh, he was blaming all of free speech and all of talk radio. And it's not that mainline conservative talk radio is perfect. It's the ideas it represents must be silenced and shut down, and your capacity to call in must be shut down. That's why they don't want you visiting Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com. So, big, bold, epic is what we need from listeners, from our reporters, from everybody, because it is epic. Whoever is out there on the beautiful Pacific Northwest should get in their car, but at the latest tomorrow afternoon, and drive into Spokane and come to that demonstration at 2 o'clock. And it won't matter if mainstream media doesn't cover it, because hundreds of thousands or millions will watch it online. And then it will start getting other people to protest the MRAPs and the preparation for civil war in America. Before they deployed the MRAPs, I told you they were going to deploy them. Before this all happened, all the police training manuals 7 years ago began telling them, U.S. veterans will IED you. No U.S. veterans ever IED'd anybody in what I've seen, except back in the 60s or something. There were a few cases of communists doing it. How do the Democrats know magically that patriots are going to start killing local cops? Well, here's the deal. Once the Civil War stops, there are a lot of mentally ill people and folks that won't be getting their pensions and things, that because the media has invoked the thing to do in protest is kill a cop, just like they're doing with black folks right now, or you'll go out and burn something, you'll get real copycats once the Civil War starts that will start killing police. Do you see the master psychology program behind this? So I don't know if it's Spokane or somewhere else, but all over, by focusing on these, some of these things can really blow up in a good way, media-wise, in the info war. We want to win the info war instead of letting them win, starting a physical war. So this is what I harp on continually, and that's why our reporters are there. I want them to talk to that state rep. I want the reporters to split up and talk to the head of the deputies union. I want you guys to go in the police station. You guys have great courage, do a great job, politely. Say, Sheriff, we're here to actually talk to you and hear what you have to say. And, don't play tactics with us of implying we're violent when you know full well we aren't. And talk to them about the Southern Poverty Law Center. Use this as a background to talk about how the feds fund extremist right-wing groups. Klan groups and others. That's what I want. Just hit them on every front with how epic this is, and everybody get to Spokane this Saturday. There'll be live streams on Infowars.com covering it. I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to David Knight.
We've had an amazing year here at Supernatural Silver. We've truly enjoyed the fantastic response from thousands of people as they've tried our extraordinary product, and we're thrilled at the life-changing results people have. Our company email is continually full of happy, satisfied customers who thank us for the help they've received from Supernatural Silver. This holiday season, as you think of gifts to give your loved ones, consider giving Supernatural Silver, a gift that can help provide good health and wellness, a gift that can change lives and make a real difference. In a world where we are constantly exposed to dangerous health threats, give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance. Give Supernatural Silver. Go to supernaturalsilver.com and use the promo code HOLIDAY2014 for 30% off. And this holiday season, we wish you and yours the blessings of peace and good health from all of us here at supernaturalsilver.com. We all have our own idea about what being safe and secure means. The door's locked, bills are paid, you've got a job that keeps the lights on, and a home to call your own. But what happens when Mother Nature throws a curveball?
I'm telling you, just take cover.
Are you prepared to live without electricity or passable roads for weeks at a time? Do you even have a plan B? If you do, are you willing to bet your life on it?
Children left with no homes.
And no one's coming to help them.
The first step towards self-reliance in the face of disaster is a visit to MyPatriotSupply.com. There you'll find the absolute best prices on storable foods, non-GMO seeds, emergency water filtration devices, and so much more. All orders over $49 qualify for free shipping in the lower 48 states. Call 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927 and speak to one of our preparedness advisors today, or visit us at MyPatriotSupply.com. Remember, before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare.
2015 is almost here, and with it comes those New Year's resolutions to finally transform your body the way you want it. There's a reason over 88% of New Year's resolutions fail. Make this year different by equipping yourself with Oxy Powder, the next level in cleansing the body naturally. Using super oxygenation, Oxy Powder, available through InfoWarsLife.com, gently cleanses the body while you sleep with easy capsules. Tens of thousands of individuals have used Oxy Powder to cleanse their bodies and aid in their transformations. Even InfoWars Nightly News Director Rob Dew has been using Oxy Powder with incredible success.
Took it that first day, then I took it for 6 more days after that. 12 pounds melted off in about a week. I'd say a week, 7 days.
2015 can be different. Diet and exercise are important, but a lot of us have already tried that. Oxy Powder flushes it out. Secure your Oxy Powder at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to generate an endless supply of natural silver solutions. SilverLungs.com. You'll find no wild claims or pseudoscience, just a lifetime of nano-sized pure silver solutions. The Silver Lungs generator allows you to make your own, so stop paying for silver solutions. The unique lung delivery system targets respiratory infections where other silver solutions simply cannot reach. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at SilverLungs.com. That's SilverLungs.com.
Hey, Boomer! I learned in school today that 60% of our bodies are made of water. Good thing we have the Berkey system. It's the cleanest, best water ever. Mom says it's because the Berkey's filtration system cleans out the bad stuff and leaves only pure, delicious water. I know, right? You love it too. Yeah, I'm thirsty too. Let's go get some. Get Berkey Clean Water by calling 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653. Or visit GoBerkey.com.
Welcome back to the Alex Jones Show. I'm David Knight here in Austin. We're going to go to our reporters who are now in Washington State. We've got Darren McBreen and Joe Biggs who are out there to cover what's going to happen this weekend, as well as to try to engage the police department. We reached out to them for comment as these articles were going up, and that was on a Friday that went up on a Saturday. They did not respond directly to us. They responded on Facebook the following Monday. Why is this important? As Alex Jones pointed out in the last segment when he was with us, this is very much like the Gruber statements, showing the contempt of the system for citizens, showing exactly what's going on, because this is not just happening in Washington, but it's a good example of what's happening in Washington. And of course, we have a couple of reports that have already been filed up on the Alex Jones channel. We've got the battle plan to target resistance revealed, as well as constitutionalists expose Spokane, Washington police state. So joining us now are reporters in Washington State. Fellas?
Roger that. Joe Biggs here. I'm standing right outside of the Spokane Valley Police Department in Spokane, Washington. Now, what we've been trying to find out is all the different events that are going to happen about the protests. Well, they just made a Facebook page, the Spokane Valley MRAP protests, and that page says that on 2 o'clock Saturday, right here at the police station, this is the spot where they will be holding the protests. And like we said, we encourage anyone in the surrounding areas from Seattle to wherever to get in their cars, drive out here, and support this cause, to stand up against the police state, because we don't need MRAPs driving up and down the road. We don't need the militarized police saying that they're going to come after constitutionalists. You know, if I'm not mistaken, they swore an oath to the Constitution. So why are they coming out here and attacking good, hardworking Americans who like to express their First Amendment rights to go out and shoot guns? There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, Joe, in just the last 24 hours, CNN's Don Lemon started a hashtag, Ask a Cop. They were going to have some interviews, and it really backfired on him. As RT pointed out, the Twitter campaign incites online fury. Salon said CNN elevates trolling to an art form with a grotesque Ask a Cop hashtag. I think we need to get people to get onto that Ask a Cop hashtag. This is a chance where they can ask the cops face-to-face in this rally, what are you doing? One of the comments that they had out there was, armed guys kick in your front door at midnight. Is your first thought A, to defend yourself, or B, maybe they have a no-knock warrant? That's been on Ask a Cop. There's a lot of good questions out there on that hashtag Twitter. And, of course, that's the real issue. Are they totally unaware of how outraged the public is about these events as they're coming out? Because there are people who have entire websites. If that's all we wanted to do, we could fill up the entire Infowars.com website with all the stories of police brutality, excessive use of force, police shootings. There's other stories that we cover as well, but this is a very important story. It shows us what's happening in our country.
Well, I hope the police department and the officers here actually come out Saturday and start a dialogue with the citizens here. I hope that there's really some dialogue that being started so people can talk and ask these questions. Like you said, there's no Twitter hashtag Ask a Cop. Actually get out here, come out here, and ask them why they're doing that. Why are they training to take on constitutionalists, Tea Parties, patriots? Why is this happening? They don't need military-grade equipment, and they need to stop this military mentality where they go in, shoot first, and ask questions later. And like you said, these no-knock warrants are ridiculous. They're out of control. It upsets me because, yes, what happens when you're asleep and you hear someone banging down your door? If you have a gun, you're going to go out there thinking you need to defend yourself. And instead, it's one of these guys out here exercising these no-knock warrants, and we've seen them backfire where cops have been shot because of doing that. We've seen them happen where they go in and flashbang a child and rip open their chest. This stuff has to stop. The police brutality is rampant across our country, and it's something that every American needs to get up off their couch and come out and support, because it's got to stop.
You know, the SWAT teams began in California decades ago with Daryl Gates, the police chief out there. And we were told at the time it was just going to be used for hostage situations and emergencies, the same things that we're hearing now about these MRAPs. And yet, there's an article on Infowars.com today from Paul Joseph Watson where the California Highway Patrol is self-describing themselves over and over again to people who may be going there to apply for a job that they're a paramilitary organization. They want people who can put their military experience to use in the California Highway Patrol. This is where we're headed.
Yeah, there's no need for military-style tactics out here on the streets. That is ridiculous. That is excessive. That is overkill.
Now, you know, one of the, on this Ask a Cop, and I was saying that people need to put some messages out there about this rally that's going to be on Saturday. One of them says, do you think a nation that's in the streets screaming is just a misunderstanding? Do you understand the outrage? That's what people need to ask, as you pointed out, Joe, in person. And, of course, they can get information about where and when that rally is going to be on Saturday at Infowars.com. We'll be looking for more of your reports. Joe, we've already got a couple up on Alex Jones's YouTube channel. We're going to be right back. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The